Tiny Acres Homestead. Today we're going to make some Christmas presents, homemade style. We're going to make some caramel sauce and make those into Christmas presents for my co-workers. So let's get started. Alright, to get this started we are going to put in 2 sticks of butter. It usually calls for unsalted butter, but all I have is salted, so we're just going to go with that. We're just going to melt this in this pan here before we add the other ingredients. I don't know why this butter's giving me a hard time today. I don't typically open butter this badly. Alright. Turn it on a little bit here and let it melt. So our butter is melted, so we're going to start putting in our other ingredients. We're going to use 2 14-ounce cans of sweetened condensed milk, and I did not realize that these are fat-free, so hopefully this turns out right. It may be a little bit less thick, but that's okay. It will thicken it, I hope. If not, it'll still be tasty but runny. We'll see. Alright. Now we need 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I usually just measure it out in the lid. That's probably why it's so crunchy when I take it off. It's okay. Now we're going to stir this up real good. And we want to get this heated up a little bit before we put our sugar in it. And this next ingredient, you're probably going to be like, nah, but this is not supposed to be healthy. Okay, the next ingredient we are going to use is 1.5 cups of corn syrup. Yes, you heard me right. Corn syrup. I know people try to avoid corn syrup, but like I said, this is not supposed to be healthy. It is caramel sauce, and caramel is not a healthy food, so alright, we're gonna get that well incorporated here. When you're making this, it is so sticky.
What does this taste like?
It tastes like vanilla.
Can I taste it?
You won't like it. Now we need 1 teaspoon of salt. You say but your face didn't say
That is good.
If you say so.
Can I take that?
3 cups of brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
And I think I've got enough in these 2 open bags that I've got, so I don't have to.
The brown sugar. I want to see that.
Don't.
What that tastes like.
Don't be eating it. I need it. And I do pack this down pretty tight.
That tastes like chocolate.
It does not. 3 cups of brown sugar, and we're going to mix that in real good. And then we have to bring it to a boil.
Where's that in there? Where's that getting stuck in there?
Alright, Alright, so apparently I should not have been using this whisk because I couldn't reach. It couldn't reach in the corners, the edges of this pan, and some of the sugar got a little dark. But I went ahead and turned it off. I tasted it. It doesn't taste burnt. It just has some darkness on the sugar. Alright, now we're going to put... I don't know why this is so blurry. I've got half pint jars here. I mean quarter pint jars, not half pint. And we're just going to ladle it in. I've got a friend who really likes caramel sauce. She's from the Philippines, and she said she enjoys eating it with her rice for dessert. So I'm going to make her a bigger jar. I'm not sure how many of these jars we can get filled, but I do have another batch of ingredients, so if we need to make more, we can. This is certainly not an SDA approved or USDA approved canning recipe, but I did an experiment last year. I put these in a water bath canner, processed them for 20 minutes, and I opened a jar 10 months after I made it. It did seem a little bit crunchy on the bottom, but it was still tasty. I had to stir it up and, you know, try to fix the crunchiness, but it was still tasty. Now, if you do not agree with canning this and preserving it for shelf stableness, by all means, it is still delicious if you put it in the refrigerator or eat it fresh. You do not have to can this. It is delicious right after it comes to a boil. You can use it. So I've got most of them in here. I do not have all of them in. I'm gonna put down another rag and then I'm gonna stack them. Got them in, got them stacked. Now we just need to get the water up to a boil. So I'm gonna lay the lid on top. I'm not gonna pressurize it. Just gonna lay it on there without the weight. Alright, here we are. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 quarter pints and 1/2 pint jar of homemade Christmas presents. I will post this recipe in the description of this video, and thanks for watching. Here is the finished product. Jar of caramel sauce and an apple and a little gift bag. Aren't they cute?